Good afternoon, friends. I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. I'm earlier than normal, so if you happen to be catching me live, come on in and say hello. Normally I'm live at 3 p.m. every Friday and Wednesday, so I'm headed out of town for the weekend, but I wanted to leave you with some creative inspiration for the weekend. So, as I said, I had a really fun fold to share with you today. And who did I see it from? Oh, Stamtastic Designs is who I saw it from, and I just had to replicate it. So I put a little bit of my own spin to it, but the layout and everything is pretty much hers. So let's get started. If you're joining in, say hello. So I'm Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, and I welcome you to my channel where we're going to create something beautiful that's going to inspire you to go home and create something and share with others, because that's what it's all about, is sharing your creations with others to make the world a better and kinder place. And that's what we need more of. You never know whose day you're going to impact and with your card. So let's get started. We are using the Extraordinary Floral Bundle. It's new in our annual catalog, 25 to 26 annual catalog, and it comes with a die that's meant to cut out this individual stamp set, and you can also watercolor this. But what is really fun is we have washi tape to go with this die, and they have done the pattern of washi tape, so it will cut it out. And there's two color combinations on it. There's kind of like a petunia pop one and a strawberry slush one. So I'm going to show you I'll give you a tip on that. And we're also using our textured note dies, which are, I'm using the second largest one of that. And we're using this embossing folder, and I don't know the name of it. I want to say I'm not sure what suite it's even with, but it's not a 3D one, but it just leaves a beautiful impression, which I've already done. Look at the detail on this cardstock. All right, so we're going to use that today. And what you want to do is, when you have the platform one, you're going to sandwich it in between two clear plates, okay? Platforms number 3. It doesn't not go with the gray plate, the platform number 3, okay? Or 4. The gray is 4. Okay, so it's these thinner embossing folders get sandwiched in between two cutting plates, all right? So I want to make sure you're aware of that, all right? And so let's look at how to, number one, apply this washi tape. So I have a piece, and we're going to put it on bubble bath, which is really amazing. Don't think it just needs to go on white cardstock. All right, you can experiment. I'm going to show you some of the different colors that I experimented with. So I've just really kind of started out. This is 3.5 by 6 inches. I like it a little bit larger than normal because as you're and washi tape, you can pick it up and lift it. Just be gentle with it. I would just kind of unravel it quite a bit, wherever the length you're doing. All right, and you just start smoothing it onto your cardstock. And I'm not going to, we're getting close to the next color scheme of strawberry slush. So I'm going to just take, and you could tear it if you want, but I want to utilize all my images. So I'm just going to go in and do like a little zigzag cut across my washi tape. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to just finish smoothing that down. So it gives you room to, if you're not completely straight, if you go the exact width of this, it's really hard to apply it to the cardstock straight, and the length gives you more room too as well. Okay, let's cut this out. So let's grab our die cutting machine, and I've got my platform and a clear plate here, and I'm going to put this down. And the washi tape that is separated by, when you see this little flower right here, it's the only one that's in the corner. That means you can tell that there's another color scheme coming, okay? And that's what you cut out. You line up your die with as well and cut this out. All right, just take your time, making sure you got nice borders all the way around, okay? Let's see here. I was just looking to see, to make sure we're live here. I had problems on Wednesday's video not uploading to YouTube, so let's just see if there's any comments. Not yet. So if you were looking for Wednesday's video, go to the video category and you're gonna see it there, okay? Not in the live section. So if you can't find it, just look under videos and it should pop up. All right, so there's our washi tape all cut, and let's see if we can get this. And it cuts beautifully. Can you see? Let's move that out of the way. Can you see how well it die cuts? It just, oh, I love the die cuts. They are so fun to use, and there's a lot on here, so you can make a lot of cards just out of this one die cut. Okay, so let's pop these out, and then the rest of this is garbage. There we go. Look at all these beautiful shapes. All right, so we're going to do a fun fold today. Remember I talked that we were going to do a fun fold? Well, I have a, let's see, what do I have? You know what? I forgot to do my cardstock. Hang on. I need a piece of cardstock here, and hopefully everything doesn't go crashing down on the floor. I really need to clean my office. Let's see, that's basic white. We need some thick white. Let's grab a piece of thick white. Here we go. And this is the Floral and Blooms designer paper that we're going to use today. And let's see, we're going to cut this at 4 1/4. Okay, cut it in half at 4 1/4. There we go. And then we're going to score it at 5 1/2. Let's see. And also 2 3/4. Okay, there we go. Just 2 score marks. We're all set. So we're going to fold this in half. Yeah, I'm using the right size. So let's burnish our edges here. Okay, sure. And then we're going to take, this is the 2 3/4 inch score mark. So I started with 4 1/4 by 11 inches. And we're going to just fold this back. So this is going to be part of our fun fold, kind of like a Z. All right, there's the Z fold. But we're going to add fun fold into this as well, and more of a fun fold. Okay, so we have a piece of designer paper that is 5 1/4 by 8 inches. Okay, it's going to go right here, and we are going to just fold this in half. You can use your score, but you know, designer paper is a little bit fragile, so you want to make sure if you're scoring designer paper that you have kind of like a light touch to it. Okay, there we go. So remember, if you're watching, feel free to join in. I don't see any comments yet, so join in and say hello. Okay, so this is going to be the inside of our card. So I want to make sure that my flowers are going directionally. So we're going to put some adhesive. Let me grab my liquid glue here on the back side of here. And this is a fairly quick card, I think. Once you get it all planned out, what paper you're using, and I'll show you. My first card, I showed off the floral part, but I thought when I add the washi flowers, it just made it too busy for me. So we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna pronounce that fold a little bit. Isn't this fun? Look at this. And there we go. Okay, what are we doing next, Nancy? So let's do a little stamping. Let's get that out of the way. So I've got 3 pieces. I got the Stylish Shapes. This is the largest circle. And then there's that textured note label that we cut, the second largest. We're going to use fresh Freesia ink pad. So let's just stamp Happy Birthday. What is this out of? This is out of the Pattern of Friendship. And then this one, you know, what one is this one out of? You know, I'm not sure what this one's out of. Oh yeah, this one's out of the Right Words. To Someone Worth Celebrating Every Single Day is what that one is. And then this one's also out of the Right Words. And then we're going to say happy birthday one more time, right? Because this is a big special birthday. Okay, that's it for ink. Hi, Betty. It's rainy here in New York too. It's been like pouring all weekend, and I'm hoping it lets up enough so I can load my car. I haven't loaded my car yet, so, but I wanted to get this, which is probably a good thing. I meant to do it last night, and I probably should have. Okay, so we're going to add this note here. There we go. We're going to pop this down. We're going to take this circle, and you want to do this circle first because it makes lining up the other one so simple. All right, so we're going to put that smack dab in the middle. And now we have a piece of designer paper that matches the front. So this is 2.5 by 4 inches. Okay, so let's add this. It's going to be a little bit of a monochromatic look to it. All right, let's pull in that emboss piece that I have. So if you're loving this stuff, you can order at createwithnancy.com. That's go to my store right there. Click on the Shop Now button. It'll take you right to my store. And this washi tape is available. And don't forget, the sweet sale is going on as well. Okay, that's where you can buy a whole suite and get one half price, or you can buy, you know, any 2 items from a suite and get one half price. The lowest price one will be half price. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely so far? Okay, we're going to close this up. And I'm going to run some glue, just the height of that circle, not quite the same. I'm going to just go in part way. All right, I want to put some glue here. That's close to the edge, and then I can kind of estimate about halfway on this circle as well. That's why I put some there, you know, maybe 1/3 of it, so I don't over glue. And then just get your words straight, and I'm going right over top of that bottom circle. There we go. All right, so that way we don't have any glue right here. There we go. So it's getting to be a fun fold. Look at that. Okay, let's decorate. All right, I already know I kind of want that there. And so all my samples, I have pretty much used the same layout in all my samples. So this made it a real snap in decorating these. So I'm going to take this one with just a mini glue dot here because I kind of want to hold these flowers in place right here while I glue. Just kind of hold them together. And I'm going to attach. Just looking again to see what points I'm going to hang off this. So not too much. Pretty much all of it's going to sit on the circle. And I'm going to add some glue. Okay, let's kind of go like this. All right, and let's see, do I want the little one? What did I do here? I gotta look at my other samples. Are they all here? Oh no, there's more over here. What did I do? Here we go. Let's check them out. That one I went really hot, really wild on. Okay, so I think I did use this size. Okay, so and then I did use this sleeve. So let's do this. Whoops. These glue dots are really stuck onto the strip there. So I'm going to just add in this. And then, yep, we got a little bit hanging off. So has anybody played with this washi tape yet? Do you have it? Is it on your wish list? Let me know in the comments if you're loving this washi tape. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and then yeah, let's go with this. So this color scheme has kind of like that pool party peacocky, pretty peacock kind of look to it. Let's just put this down. I want this leaf like here, and then we'll here this. And you could really go wild and just keep adding. You could even do a whole nother thing of you know, washi tape and keep adding more and more flowers as well. Okay, so let's put this guy, this little leaf. I love these little flowers. These are cute. Let's do this. And we'll just add that there. Okay, let's open this up. And I think we're gonna just add, what did I do on this? I think we can add, let's add this little one right here, because the color schemes on this, I thought this paper kind of like had the most possibilities with all the color schemes on it, so the washi tape flowers would blend in. Let me know what you think about that. Okay, we're done. Other than I already tied a twine bow, a baker's twine weight bow here. Let's just add one little bow onto this. I have dimensional backing on my finger there. Okay, let's do this. So this is a little bow. So you want to kind of like roll up your glue dot there a little bit. All right, that's looking great. Maybe. There we go. See, I've got glue on my fingers. Let's add a little bling. Okay, I've packed my my pick your tool, so we're going to use the scissor tips. They work in a pinch. Haha, right? Pinch, pinch. Okay, I'm punny today, right? Okay, I think the blings just add to it. What do you think, Betty? Okay, so let's, and then here is my envelope. I think it's beautiful. You know, wouldn't you love to get that birthday card in the mail? Okay, and there's still quite a few embellishments left to use on here from that. But here's the other one. This is the red, the strawberry slush color scheme on the bubble bath. Let's look at a few more color schemes. Here I did basic beige right here, okay? And that's with the strawberry slush. Let me find the card that goes with that one. All right, here's, hang on, that's the wrong one. Here's basic beige. So I did basic beige with on here with the petunia flowers, just to give it a little bit more pop. And then this one, I kind of made it go a long ways like this. And I added more designer paper here instead of the white embossed. And then this will open like that. So you could just have fun with doing this fun fold any which way you like. Okay, so that was the basic beige. And then we have some soft sea foam right here. Okay, which one did I do with that? Let's grab, I think, did I do that one? I might not have. I feel like, no, I did not. That's weird. So here's the soft sea foam with the petunia color scheme. And then look at this lemon lolly here with the petunia. I think this is pretty. And I chose to put that one on here. So this one I really added a lot of embellishments to it. And then there's that. that, and then it opens up like that. Okay. And then this one's got the embossed look to it. So there's that one. And then I did the basic beige, right? Oh no, this is vanilla. That's right. This is vanilla. So here's the strawberry slush on the vanilla. I think I like this color scheme here. The pool party just looks so soothing, you know, and pretty. So we've got that, and then open it up, and we've got that. So I think that looks good with the pool party. And then I added the cone flowers in there as well. Okay. Oh, I think, and then of course you just do white, right? You can just do white. White is just beautiful too. What else did I, oh, crumb cake. Okay, this one has crumb cake flowers right there. And this one I opened up long ways. All right. And then here is the balmy blue. I thought this was interesting. Okay, hi Shirley, welcome. So I like the balmy blue. Doesn't it look sweet with the old olive? So this one I did like this. Isn't that really cool? And then we got your balmy blue there, and we open up like that. You could have it open like this too. I mean, you could really, it's all in how you cut your paper. All right, so I think that is fun. Okay, so let's go back to my original one. So we've done it this way. So here is this way right here. All right, so there's that one. Just fun creating. And then this was my first one, and I thought the pattern was just like way too busy. So that's why I went to the what do you want to call it? The you know, this design. Yeah, I'm at a loss for words. Whatever design, I mean, whatever you call these designs, the pattern designs, okay, instead. And I think that looks so much better. So, okay, everybody. So don't forget, this is what inspired the inspiration right here. This was last Wednesday's live, and this is one of the cards we did at my retired stamp sale right there. And then here, it even looks good with this fun new word set as well. And I can't remember the name of it, but I think you could just play it out. I switched from this because I wanted more of the designer paper, but now that I've done this one, I don't know. I can't tell which one I like better. Okay, so let me know what you liked, what color combination you like. Do you like the fresh freesia, the old olive, the strawberry slush, the garden green? Whoops, my bow came off here. I think I got it on wrong. Hang on, got it on the wrong way. Darling Duckling or Pool Party. So let me know in the comments. And also, don't forget, if you're new to my channel and you haven't signed up for my newsletter, sign up for my newsletter, because that's where I put the PDF tutorials from a lot of my lives in there. I'll try to do this one. I said try, okay? See if I can get this done. I just have a really busy week this next week. So we'll see what happens. And yeah, but anyway, so have a great weekend, everybody. Stay dry, right? And come back next Wednesday for some more creative ink. I don't know what we're doing yet, but it will be something fun. It will be a simple and easy card, because that's what Wednesdays is all about. A fast, quick, simple card. And then Fridays, either a fun fold or some type of technique, okay? All right, we'll talk to you soon. If you need any help ordering with this sweet special, don't hesitate to reach out to me, because it is a little tricky and I want to make sure you maximize your value and get the discount that you need as well. Okay? All right. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much.